we have now achieved cracked oil, which is the first step in the next stage of the process. Of course, there is one slight issue with this, and that is the fact that I don't have any more heat exchangers, and we're going to need a way of actually heating up our cracked oil. I don't think you can change the solar boiler to do this. I don't know. We basically run the entire plant on the solar boiler, and if we use this guy to do that, I think that might not work. I don't think it works at all. Yeah, no, it doesn't work. Wait, no. Cracked oil. Let's try that. Right? Cracked oil. Nope. Dang it. Well, don't worry, because there is always the other option of just setting up another heat exchanger for, you know, what is it? Let's see what we got. Heat exchanging heat exchanger. 4 rubber bar, 16 steel plates, 1 steel pipe. We have 1 rubber bar. It's not gonna happen, I don't think. Yeah, it's not happening. It's not happening. Okay. Yep, we can always go with a classical heat exchanger. Which I think I've been phasing them out, because why would I have a heat exchanging box? I think I saw one in one of these. I don't know why I would have one. It makes 0 sense at all. Oh, dang. I guess I don't. Now, usually I try to avoid using these actual copper boilers in these oil setups, because usually you get a lot of oil, but in this case we're just processing trees, and I think it's going to be fine. There's not going to be any backups, but it could back up, and in which case we're going to find out what happens when it backs up. It explodes, obviously. Which there's like a lot of ways you could get around this, like systems that prevent it from backing up. There's systems that, like a buffer, which allows it to output into that instead of going straight into the refinery. However, all that's just a bunch of baloney and garbage. We don't need any of that. We're pros here. Why would we use any of that stuff when we got just this thing? Nice. Now we're setting this to cracked oil, which is good. And, of course, because we're running a system like this that needs heat from fossil fuels, you have to send the exhaust somewhere. So we're gonna make that system that takes the heat somewhere, or well, the exhaust somewhere. Exhaust and heat are 2 different things, but I'm pretty sure exhaust would probably be pretty hot. Right, we're gonna need 57 insulators. Now, to make these thingies, what are they called? Exhaust, it's not expensive at all. You get like 8 of them for 1. It's unlike the pipes where you get like 1 for 1. So, this is pretty good. We'll make 64 plus, because we had an extra one. Now, this is arguably the greatest part, because we're about to hook this... Wait, what? How is this the greatest part? This is just literally the regular part. What am I even saying? These walls are the most torn up of any wall in the factory, actually. It's insane. The walls should not look like this. Also, we're redoing this one, because I did not like the way this exhaust pipe looks. It's kind of like... What? Why go through there when we can just go through the rest of the pipeline? We're gonna share pipelines here. Alright, connecting these up, that makes, wait, that's not exhaust pipes, what? Universal fluid duct, that is... We placed the wrong pipes. Okay, well, the wrong pipes don't matter. We're just gonna fix it. And we're gonna connect everything properly. Like so. This is gonna be the exhaust pipe. It's gonna go around. Is this guy an exhaust pipe too? I can't even see that guy. Okay, well, I'm assuming he's an exhaust pipe because he seems to be connected properly. Let's mine that out and find out. Okay, good. We can't have any chances that this thing's gonna just start leaking out all of the wonderful pollution on us. How wonderful. Oh, hey. You know, the good thing about this is that it actually takes out the blocks I need to place in the wall. So I'm actually saving myself time later on, and it looks pretty nice, doesn't it? As you can see, the wall is now fully completed, all thanks to the fact that I don't have to place any more blocks in it. Anyway, so this stuff can go into this guy here, the firebox. And now we need a refinery. Back in the day, we made one of these guys. But now, yet again, we need to make another one. And actually, I kind of want to look at the recipes for the refinery at some point. Because in 1/12, you can do cool stuff with the refinery where you can turn mud and stuff into, like, actually nice stuff. Like, you can refine the mud in 1/12. 3 welded steel plates. You all know what that means. That means we have to go grab, like, what, 18 pieces of iron? Or steel. Sorry. Steel. Yeah. It's a lot of steel. Alright, we're gonna process this stuff, too. That should do it in, like, two sets, right? 16 copper plates, right? We're right. We have copper plates, don't we? Yeah. Already. Nice. This is because we made a mistake trying to make those heat exchangers. Alright, shove that in there. 16 of them. Right. And then we need a big steel shell. 6 of those. I feel like this thing costs more steel than it used to. I think it used to just cost like a few of those, not like this much steel. But at least it's not like Greg Tech where like you have to like spend like every single block costs 6 steel. And there's like 600 blocks. 2 steel pipes and 8 insulators with an advanced circuit on top. Nice. You know, that's like a ice cream with a cherry on top. You get it? You get it? Refinery of circuit on top. That's so unfunny. Ah, yes. We need one last thing. We need steel pipes, right? And one stack of these should make about 6 plus 1. Math. I love it. No, I just know that from memory. Okay, it's not math. I'm not good at math at all. But we're gonna go ahead and do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna get steel pipes, right? And then we're gonna shove this into here. Nice. And then we're gonna go ahead and grab something else. We're gonna weld the plates together because that's the last component I think we need. I don't know if it's actually changed the amount though. It just feels like it's changed the amount of work it takes to make it. Alright, so the refinery's coming well. We're getting the plates done. Nice. It's time to sleep because it's just time to do that. Also, we're gonna need to set up a pipe or a drone or something. Actually, probably could do a drone. I could do a drone. Yeah. Right. The thing about like the different methods of transporting items and fluids and stuff is that they both have their pros and cons. Drones have the disadvantage of being complex, being just like you can't get like large quantities of the fluid over. If you need like a lot of fluid, if you need constant supplies of fluid, that doesn't work usually with them unless you have a very fast drone. But even then, a fluid pipe would be better for a continuous system, like an RBMK. And I had this idea once. Drone RBMK. Good God, that would be atrocious. Yeah, but with the pipes, the issue with them is that like you have to, it's annoying to make the materials for all of them. It can be expensive. You save a lot of money with the drones, of course. And by money, I mean just time. I don't know. I don't know why I always say money. It's just like what? But everybody gets what I mean, I guess. Oh, it will go through the roof. I don't really want that. I wanted to not do that. But I don't really see another way that we can fit this. Well, if we go through the floor, that could work pretty good. In that case, we're not even gonna put it in the center. We're just gonna put it on the edge. We're literally just gonna put this guy on the edge. Alright, so we're gonna have a fluid box duct going here for cracked oil, and this guy is gonna be sent to... Interesting. This is new. They used to have a button which switched it between the cracked oil. So, this is clear evidence that this system is no longer... has changed. This is a recent update. I actually updated the new version yesterday. So, this guy has to be hot cracked oil, which could be kind of annoying if you have to set this guy to, you know, cracked oil when you have to make a template and before you have the ID thing. What I mean is that like when you have to make a fluid ID from iron, that is the most annoying stuff ever. And it'd probably be really annoying when you have to make one for the actual hot oil. Thankfully we don't have to do that because we've already done that before. And we're just gonna send a wire straight through there, through the entire factory, all the way to here. Holy crap! The amount of energy that gives you compared to like regular cracked oil, which is it's a million for what, like, yeah, regular cracked. It's 4 times as good. That is that's a little bit insane. But you can really wait. You can get high octane diesel straight from desulfurized light oil. What? How do you get desulfurized light oil then? Can you just desulfurize it, or do you have to like do it this way? That's insane. And jet fuel, just straight from that. The desulfurization process is new from the hydro treater, which we will be getting at some point. It's expensive. It requires a catalyst, the PVC pipe catalyst, of course. How fun. Anyway, now we got hot cracked oil in this guy. He's doing his stuff, making aromatic hydrocarbons, and Unsaturated hydrocarbons. And it's now time for Pipe Mania. Today we're gonna need 6 billion pipes. I should get aluminum already. Aluminum processing would be quite handy at this point, but I haven't done that. So crafting pipes costs me an entire stack of iron per pipe. Well, pipeline. It's quite annoying. But honestly, iron... Oh dear, we're gonna be running out of iron too. Alright, so with this, we're gonna go ahead and begin piping stuff. Now, there's several fluids here that we are gonna want to pipe to places. Most notably is the actual stuff that we're getting from the refinery. Now, piping this is going to be an absolute pain because, as you can see, this is, well, this is a building. Well, I guess we could go through the wall here. It might not look too bad. I don't think it will look too bad. Honestly, we'll just go through the wall. It's a perfect plan. Better than any other plan I could come up with. Maybe we should put a pipe there. That's more straight, more cubic, as the Minecrafters would say. Alright. Alright, and that's how we're going through this room. We're just literally building pipes around the wall at this point. That's fine. It looks nice. Who cares? We're just gonna set this down. So I said this could be used to basically produce infinite rubber. If you don't want to have a normal cracked oil line, that's what this is good for. However, if you don't have access to oil, for example, then this is also good for that because it gets you around making the oil stuff that you'll normally need. But it is, I think a lot of it does require oil, so you need to get like oil at some point to actually do this. Like, there's no real bypass for actual rubber production. You have to get that in order to make this thing. But once you have that, it's kind of useful if you're like on another planet where there's no oil. And this is actually really nice because I just can go straight through this wall and I'll be right in the other chunk. The only part of this you'll need to actually process is the other products, but we'll get to that later. Unsaturated hydrocarbons, they're going nice. This pipeline is super long. So we need to make sure that every single pipe of this is connected. As you can see, just gonna shift click it right there. It might not be connected up there. I don't know. To check if the pipe actually worked, we're gonna go into here, and we're gonna go ahead and check this right here. Cracked naphtha, cracked light oil, aromatic hydrocarbons, and this guy's at 0, which is good. Okay, so as you can see, we have aromatic hydrocarbons there, and they need to be transported the farthest distance. And I was gonna do a pipeline, but so I really need to make this continuous? I don't really think so, because we're going to be doing, like, a small quantity, and it's not really going to be, like, too much. So I think we can go ahead and do it as is. We're going to run a drone loop to actually do this one. Alright, so this is going to be one of our waypoints. Right here, inside this tower thing, the pylon. Why not? It looks nice. And then over here, we're going to have the actual... Oh my, this is going to be a mess to get through. I mean, I know we're gonna have him at 15, but like having him go through all of this is going to be kind of a pain. Kind of a pain. Unless we pipe out and then do that. Combination of pipes and stuff works pretty well. And then we can just set this guy to aromatics. Fluid aromatic. Alright, so we're gonna clear our position from that. We're gonna set the drone position to this guy. Then we have to go on the roof to set the position to the next guy. Like so. We're gonna go ahead and set this guy now. We're gonna place down the transport crate. We're gonna set them to fluids, aromatic hydrocarbons as usual, and then from here, we just have to do this, and then finally this. And that should basically. Oh wait, one last thing. We have to send this guy to here. So now that basically does the full cycle, I think. Now if we place one of these guys down here. This one is an input. Oh, the one on the roof needs to be an output. Holy crap! It's already doing its lap. It's gonna do nicely, I think. This drone is going to be our best working drone so far. First try, I'm gonna have this guy up and running. If I could beat him to the thingy here, gotta do millions of parkour. Output, nice. And oh wait, I need to set the pipe correctly too. Oh, no! Please just let me set the pipe. Okay. Boom. That should do. He's got, like, what, 60 aromatic hydrocarbons? Nice! Like I said, it just works. Now, we're probably gonna save the rest of that stuff for the next episode. We're gonna talk about turning trees into rocket fuel. Why not?